Peace, welcome. This is Essence Tarot, and I just woke up, but I felt like I had a message to deliver. So I was with a friend the other day, and we was like talking about, the powers of speaking the truth. Like we hung out and started talking about life and people and society, and um, it kind of made this person think about their life and has triggered them to want to know more and do better. See, the point that I'm getting at with this is the power of speaking truth can trigger someone's awakening, okay? Especially when their souls have been trying to get them to do so, okay? So the souls just want us to wake up and understand that the reality we've been in has been a dream this whole time. And they don't want to wake up, someone of devil frequency, they don't want to wake up from their dream. Okay, they don't want to wake up from that illusion. See, they believe that the dream is the reality, and the illusion is that to wake up to find out who they really are is a dream. You understand me? They're backwards. When we spoke, okay, we talked about, you know, what was going on around us. I have people in my life that I have to cut off because, I don't want to deal with people who don't want to wake up from their own hell. You understand what I'm saying? They complain so much about society, what's going on, but don't realize they can escape the reality by going within. Okay? So when we talked about it, we was escaping and leveling up energetically, which took us visually away from the hell that we were trapped in. And we realized we elevated so high where we realized that we would prefer the reality of truth than the reality of a lie. You understand what I'm saying? When we talked about it. So like they say, words can cast spells. Okay? Well, we're under one of the biggest ones. And our innermost selves want us to be free. So when we don't listen to our intuition, when it guides us through the maze that we're going through, the maze back to oneness, the maze back to the truth, okay? We lose ourselves. We lose ourselves big time. A lot of us are lost. We don't have a clue. I've had a couple of people who said they don't even know where to start. They don't even know where to start. And I said, you already started by asking a question and wanting to know. Okay? To want to start a change, you have to want to know genuinely. You have to want to know genuinely, and you have to want to be free. And when you want to, your spirit will go 100% hard to help you see. They will guide you. You will hear them. You will see them, because they want you to wake up from the reality that you caught yourself into. They want you to wake up from your dream. Like they say, like the Matrix. Okay? Somebody comes along and trigger you so you can wake up. And then all you have to do is choose. Okay? Choose to come up out of it. See, the new reality is not and will never be greater than the true reality. You understand what I'm saying? The true reality can manifest anything. The true reality can bless you with so much abundance. In this reality, we believe that our actions can get and manifest the way that we believe it to be. But in the true reality, okay, it drops in your hand naturally. Okay? All you have to do is believe. But in this one here, you have to believe, then take an action. Okay, I'm not saying in the true reality that it doesn't either, but it's a different way. Okay, and I speak from experience. It's a different way. It's different. So being of this frequency definitely brings abundance that no one can take away. As long as you stay on this frequency, the only way to continue is to continue to go up. Eternal understanding, eternal leveling up. You know, you meet people who along the path, Spirit wants you to help. Spirit wants you to touch them. Spirit wants you to trigger them. Trigger them with your knowledge, whether they want to hear it from you or not. You know, if you come to somebody, your job is to trigger them. So speak your truth. People don't want to speak. People say, "Oh, I don't want to speak because they don't believe anything now. They don't understand." It don't matter if they don't care, if they don't understand. If you face to face with somebody random, it is your job to deliver and trigger them. Deliver the message because it is their time to wake up. Now, when you deliver your message and you plant the seed and it does not grow, then it will wither off. And that means they will stay in their false reality. But they have to make the choice. It was your job to let them know that it is real because you speak from the experience. So when I come across people, I speak truth. And then all of a sudden, I get abundance out of nowhere. And it's not technical, man, that just drops it in my hand. It happens. I find shit. You know, I come across stuff that is necessary for my next journey. It's a lot of stuff. So it's very important to speak truth into another, to plant the seed. Because if you do or don't believe in reincarnation, we have to change the frequency now. You are not here just to play around. You're here to change the frequency. To change the frequency is to speak the truth, to plant, to see the truth, whether they like it or not. Whether you have to, and even if you have to die for the truth, that's what you got to do. You got to stay in your knowing, stay in your power, because there's nothing greater than the Creator that created this system. And on a cosmic level, there's no human being on this planet greater than the Creator, because you were created by the Creator. So you can't outsmart the Creator. You may deny the Creator for a short amount of time, but you could never outsmart the Creator, because the Creator created you. You are given a choice, okay, to make the right decision. But like I say, you know, and people have to wake up from that. Free will is free. We gotta wake up from that. That is a big ass spell, like a big ass logic spell. Okay, you put on yourself to believe that you have the will to do whatever you want, and then you get mad when the shit don't turn out the way you want, because it's not free. If you had the free will to be in a relationship that you choose to be in, Spirit will let you be in it. But that's not the case. If you're not divinely chosen for that relationship, bad shit's gonna happen. So when you say I got the free will to deal with this person and things ain't going well, it's not free. You're paying the price. You're suffering. Okay, you're suffering physically and internally, especially if you're not chosen. So you don't have the free will to just deal with anybody. We just want this understanding. We want that freedom. Okay, you want that freedom, but the best freedom is to go within. The best 9/11, I just 9/11. The best freedom is to go within. To go within is to want to know the truth. To want to know the truth is to accept it when it shows itself. You understand me? We are falling in love with the illusion of society's base. Okay? And we're forgetting the purpose at B. Even if, you know, like people say that things that glitter ain't always gold. And that's very true. Society based shit off of gold. Okay? And glitter. Alright? But that don't mean it's meant to be. Everybody's fighting over money. Everybody's fighting over trinkets. Everybody's fighting over petty shit. And then we're losing ourselves in the product because we want the nicest things, but don't realize the nicest and the greatest thing is to be connected. And when you want this stuff, and then spirit shows you, your spirit, your soul shows you, listen, this is what you need. Forget all that. There's something greater for you. There's always something greater on the other side for you when you go in. So if somebody come up to you and you're one of those people who have been internally touched and awakened, accept your fate. Accept it. They gave you the nudge. They gave you the push. That's right. That's my baby. They gave you the push by planting the seed. You choose not to live in that power, you will fail. You will live a life of misery. Bad shit will happen to you. Bad luck just is your first name. Like, who wants to live in that kind of life? That's purgatory. That's hell. Something's not fitting right with you internally, and your soul is screaming, get away from there. You're going to say, I'm going to get the hell away from here. Because it's not of your frequency. It's not of your energy. Somebody's saying something that may not sit right with you, okay? Arguing with you with the drama. The first thing you say is, get the hell away from me. You understand what I'm saying? When we use the word hell at the end of the sentence, okay? You know, then it's not something you need to be around. That's your own consciousness telling you, get away from it. Okay? Get far away from it. Let me get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like, we speak it daily, but don't realize we have to, our minds. See, this is why they say mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. Say that until it triggers. The mind has to match the body, has to match the soul in order to be balanced. Okay? If you're only body and mind, you still are soulless. Okay? If you're only soul but mind and your body is still unbalanced. You understand what I'm saying? If you're only mind and your body is just is disconnected from itself, you gotta get connected. Mind, body, and soul has to be connected. You have to be driven by the soul, knowledgeable by the mind, and manifested with the body. Okay? Because who you are above, all right, is a great God, a great entity, a great spirit, a great source of light, power, energy. But you can't manifest it down to the body because your mind, which is not balanced, to your body, which is not balanced with your soul, is imbalanced. I mean, if you have to watch this video until it click, do so. Watch. You know there's a message, so watch it till it click. That's any video. Watch it till it click. Just like you can program yourself, you gotta deprogram the old ideology. You have to hear it 1,000 times, and that's how you know you haven't got connected to your source as fast as because the faster you connect, the faster you catch this knowledge, it'll trigger you fast. That's closeness to your soul, balance with your mind, and physical, okay, with the body. So the faster you click with shit, it's the faster you connected with yourself. Closeness to yourself. Because your soul will trigger a feeling within you, trigger your mind and body. And you will be like, yeah. You know, you will connect with it off the bat. But someone who's not connected with themselves takes a little bit longer. Okay? Takes a little bit longer. Like it would, if I say something to you now and it doesn't trigger you right away, that doesn't necessarily mean the message wasn't for you. That just means that you're not that connected to your soul right away. That your soul is not like, it's triggering you, but you can't understand it because your mind is not connected. Okay? later on, when you get back into your own comfort zone and your soul and your body and your mind is connected, you're going to remember, okay? From the mind, you're going to remember. Your soul is going to tell you, hey, you remember what she said? And then your mind's going to say, yeah, I remember. And then your body's going to say, oh, snap, I remember. That's mind, body, and soul at that moment. And that is the frequency you need to stay in. See, when you get the message, it should click right away. Okay? You gotta click. You gotta feel that connection. That is the connection of you with being mind, body, and soul. So it took a spell to put you in. It needs to take a spell to get you out. Okay? Now, if it's not the right spell, you will know. Not on a logic state point, because we will fight logically. But on a spiritual, your spirit is going to keep that information, and it will come around later on. You understand me? So we have to speak truth, whether people like it or not. If you know this person needs this message, deliver your message. Don't take it personal if they don't want to hear you. Don't take it personal. Plant your seed, because what you are doing is spreading the word of truth. Okay? If just like they can spread religion, all right, spread the wisdom of truth so that the next person can wake up and they can trigger the next. It'll be a chain reaction. All right, and it will travel, and it will change the frequency of the planet. Okay, and people will find their true purpose, and people will love genuinely again, and people would, make this place a better place if we knew the truth. So never be ashamed to speak your truth. It is who you are, and it is who they should be when they awaken. And the truth is to be of love and light, of truth and honesty. Okay? Be of a God frequency and not a devil. We have to wake up from the hell that we're in. So speak your truth. It don't matter how cocky the next person is, how famous the next person is, how much money the next person is, because you never know, they may grant you later. Speak your truth, for the truth will set you free. Peace.